much has changed, at least in the first quarter of this game.
It was going to be important for UCLA to get off to a fast start. Not so far tonight.
UCLA, this is Javian Thomas.
And that's why they have the time of possession lead right now.
Nico Iamaleava, the quarterback, the transfer from Tennessee. Jet Thomas, hit initially by Chief Borders.
The forefront for UCLA offensively.
We saw Tino Sunseri, the new offensive coordinator for UCLA. And Sunseri dials up another run, and this time Woods is stuffed.
Nico making some changes there at the line of scrimmage.
Iamaleava dives, and I think he has it. Ball popped loose, but the ball cannot cause the fumble in that case.
Nice physical run by Nico. Read zone. He can either give it to us, able to make a play for a first down.
1st and 10. Play action. Quick throw, and it's incomplete. Transferred to Minnesota. Hit and dropped. Nico goes down at the 42. Little inside screen. Not much going there. Mikey Matthews.
These college kids have really bought into the system, and he loves the fact that these kids that he has wants to be great.
Will Carroll. This is D'Angelo Irvin. Good special teams play. If you haven't seen this guy throw yet, you're in for a treat. Anthony Calandria can really wing it. He's only 6 feet tall, strong arm, 6'6", 76 yards. And Calandria can run as well. Across the 25, flag goes down, and so does Calandria. And in the exchange, it's 1st and 5. Four-man rush. Calandria fires up the field, and it's incomplete. As well. 3rd down here, and about 9. Calandria makes one miss, fires up the field, caught there, and that's a 1st down. Thank you, Jordan. Of course, Orji had some starts with Michigan, has a national championship ring with the Wolverines. There's a throw up the sideline, and Reynolds the catch. That's the throw.
Whoever can catch it, he's right in between 2 defenders. And that is one of the pieces of Calandria's game.
He's got to be leading the nation in completion percentage. He's probably over 80% on the season by now. Calandria, that time, he's going to waste one and fire it.
That's where some of the maturity has come in his game.
He told us the other day the reason he chose UNLV when he jumped in the portal from Virginia was Dan Mullen. Nice little inside handoff to Jaden Thomas. And he bounces outside, extends the play, and is inside the 30. A marvelous run for a 1st down. Thomas again, this time to the 25-yard line. At home against Utah, 43-10. And it's the Rebels who are running the football right now. 10th play of the drive, 3rd down and 4. Calandria fires. It is caught. Touchdown! O'Reilly!
Tries to dial it up. Leaving his corners on an island, one-on-one. And Troy O'Meara.
And the Bruins are on their heels big time right now. With some spark, something has to start going right for UCLA after last week, and so far this first half this week. Frias. And Frias out across the 27. Now we show. But so far he has yet to really get on track. Rolling, little dump off there. That's Jaden Thomas. When Iamaleava committed, and they keep it on the ground out to the buzz. That's a lot of portaling. Good throw there. Gilmer. It'd be wise to get him the football.
Where either Nico's going to keep this football or give it to the running back.
He's hit, fumbles, and UNLV stops him.
Coming off a 2-sack pick-6 performance, earning Defensive Player of the Week honors. You've earned the right to talk a little trash.
All right, thank you, Jordan. And UNLV is not slowing down. Kevon Lee with a little short near the stick. Looks like he's just short of the stick. So 2nd down and a half a yard.
On defense can become a playmaker tonight.
It's a good down to take a shot. Oh, not that kind of shot. Wow. And
first of the half.
And there he is on the second one. The first one he did a spin move inside. That dips that shoulder, really good technique.
Already for UNLV, their 16th snap in UCLA territory. Bruins show blitz. And third down. Little quick screen to the right side. That's Irvin. Now let's see where Irvin ends up, and let's see what the decision is here. I would my guy. Ramon Viella had been 0 of 2 from beyond 30. This was plenty long.
Advice on what the defense looked like for UCLA.
Shotgun snap, 4th and 5 over the middle. It's caught. That's Gums. The tight end has been so huge for
their do-it-all tight end on this football team. He can line up at tight end. He can line up in the slot. You'll see him lined up at fullback. Nice patience in the pocket there by Anthony Calandria, and really good hands by Bark.
So Dan Mullen knows what he's doing. Just inside the UCLA 25. Shotgun Calandria on the money again. Comes with the catch. Flag is down. This is Lee. Breaks loose. Lee! Touchdown Rebels! 19 yards.
Gonna get those two offensive linemen pulling from left to right. They open up the crease.
And remember, this all started with a 4th down stop right around midfield by the UNLV defense. Uh-oh! Ball's loose. And that point goes awry. This was the stop on 4th down.
Yeah, we'll go with the read zone, and UNLV. And just perfectly executed on the counter play. Good patience by Kevon Lee. Makes a guy miss in the secondary.
The missed tackles were deadly against Utah. Was it 16 misses for 116 yards?
That's right. And 6 of those.
Of 6 is UNLV on 3rd down. Frias up the middle. So, mishap on this return. That's a pretty good kick. That's going to send Frias back. And he's hit initially at the 30, out to the 38. But UNLV got a win there, a win on the road against Sam Houston. Nico getting flushed, and he dances out of bounds. Final moments in this first half. Good throw there. That's Gilmer with the catch, and finally something over the middle.
It makes it easier for you to find your rhythm.
That one is incomplete. 2nd and 10. Pressure, steps up. Escapability, he's got it. And doesn't have the first down, but he's down to the 33. Quick snap, quick throw. Caught there. That's Matthews. Matthews is hit. 2nd effort. Looks like he has the first down.
Breaks a couple tackles, stays on his feet there. And I think they should have been in a quarterback sneak situation here.
On the ground, they're going to pick it up. Nicely done there. Yamalev Ava. That's a good throw there to Gilmer. It's a short
play here in the spike.
Deflected. And they're right back at a 4th down and short here. And now they're sitting with just 7 seconds left.
I'd kick the field goal.
From 33. Now Bagani knocks it through. Little line drive. UNLV will try to return it as the clock expires.
She is out for the remainder of the game. Cam Frail will be the next man out.
All right, good stuff, Jordan. Thank you. Straight ahead, Javian Jet Thomas.
And some easy throws like that last play is going to help him.
Now you got Woods and Thomas in the backfield. Play action. And a throw across the middle, caught by Gilmer.
Inside breaking route, and Aldrell just at the bottom there, trying to make a tackle.
That's close to targeting. The times he's been rushed. Another quick throw. Mokiala, Timalala flags her down in the defensive backfield. And Timalala. This is Woods. And Woods into Rebel territory inside the 35. 74 White.
Yeah, he's going to come from the right side.
Midfield. Look at the damage with penalties. Another quick throw there. Nicely done. Jack Peterson, the backup tight end.
And left, Jack Peterson. And nobody there to guard him.
Four-man rush. Little swing pass. That's Woods. Woods to the 33. Yeah.
On the money down, and you know Paul Gunther and UNLV is going to bring pressure.
Here comes the pressure. Nico's throw on the money. Caught Mokiao at Timalala.
Patient in the pocket. Nice throw.
End zone contact. No flags.
Coordinator Nico obviously playing quarterback. There's Mikey Matthews on the wheel route.
What did you think?
Flag should have been thrown right there.
Iamale Ava has been accurate all night. Second down and 10. Matthews in motion. Keep it on the ground. UNLV brings 4. Scramble. Fires. Flag down. Wrestling match. And UNLV has the football. That's Ben Wahad. And Ben.
I think it was actually on Omaris Brown in coverage against number 7, Mikey Matthews.
That would have been a completion. Instead, they'll take the penalty, and it's first and goal. And hard running there by Anthony Woods. 6'1", 225. Woods, stick it in. Havermill in motion. Little toss, caught! Noah Fox Flores. Third on the depth chart at tight ends. Soft little toss.
Well, they faked the run there to Jalen Berger, and that really, how about Nico finding some comfortability and getting his first touchdown of the game.
Extra point is up and good. UCLA got 3 points going into halftime.
In the backfield there, and then Noah Fox Flores able to leak out wide open in the flat after the play action. And just really look at his eyes in the backfield. That's number 3, Jaheim Joseph.
Took down Missouri, Vandy. They've taken down some big teams there. UNLV opens on the grounds.
Obviously UCLA, nice drive and score, but you just get back to your game plan and get back to doing what you've been doing in the first half for UNLV.
Thomas, top of the screen with a 5-receiver look. Deep shot, Bradley in traffic, and it's incomplete.
Getting his best wide receiver the ball, and how about Isaiah Chisholm playing linebacker and getting all the way back there.
Just get it off. Blitz comes. Calandria's throw to the sideline, and it's high over the head of JoJo Earl. So the first punt of the night for UNLV. And that, of course, an Australian punter. That's the rugby-style kick. There's a flag down at midfield. Has been accurate throughout. 13-17. And this rotation of running backs. Nico's throw, crossing pattern. On the money, Mikey Matthews. He'll keep it, now he'll throw it. And that's Frias, one of the running backs, and there's flags flying everywhere. Yamaleava pumps, looks, scrambles, and then dives forward. That's a good mix. That one is knocked down. Habermill, the tight end in the
third down, and was off of a penalty. Let's see if Nico can make a play here.
Blitz comes. Lots of time. Throws. Oh, what a catch! Juggling.
Half. Nico. Iamaleava.
With a big first down.
Quarterback counter is what we call this.
Number 72's helmet came off. He must come out for one play.
Berger in the backfield. Another quick throw to the sideline. Matthews with the catch. Head down. Busted out of bounds.
And it looks like that's carried over here into the second half. Boom, look at that hit.
Really for the first time in his career. Straight ahead, Anthony Woods.
It was in Carolina.
Third down, 3. Another short toss, another completion. Gilmer lunging, does not get it. This got to get to the 10. Nico will keep it, and he has it, and he's on his feet down to the 1. Marcel McDuffie, but Nico.
This play, and how about the toughness by Nico right here? And don't forget now, he grew up a rugby player.
Game that Deshaun Foster preached all week long to his team and told us we have to run the ball with effectiveness. They've done it here in the second half for sure. Well, that one is shy of the end zone. Final minute, third quarter. Berger wrapped up on 2nd and goal. 3rd and goal. Touchdown!
Offensive pass interference.
Gilmer with the catch. 2 flags in the...
Just runs right into the DB, and that's an obvious call for
17-yard line. Yamaleava with time. Looking. Flag is down. Fires to the end zone. Incomplete.
And here's the throw, and that's clear to me. That should have been called.
Twice now in the red zone, UCLA has had to settle for 3, and UCLA has 12 of them. So they feel that pain as well. Thomas bounces outside. Bruins are there to pursue.
Can UNLV continue to match it?
Taking the personality of the defensive coordinator, Ikaika Malloy. Inside handoff there. Well executed. There's some really good offensive line play.
He's the voice of stability for this offensive line.
Calandria scrambling. And caught and dropped. Carries 57 yards for Thomas. Calandria will keep it. Calandria breaks loose.
Oh, wow, what a run.
And he's got wheels. And he's got a big play to the 17.
See, really in all the country, right to bam. I mean, he cut in between 3 UCLA defenders.
Thomas in the backfield. Bradley in motion. Play action. Calandria fires one. Caught! Touchdown! Bums! 17 yards. A dart.
Which leaves the middle of the field open. And the play action, that's Chisholm right there at 32. He comes down. Nice accurate throw by Calandria for the touchdown.
Extra points good.
UNLV back on the board.
Frias going to take it out of the end zone, 2 yards deep. Has a seam. And it closes up at the 24-yard line. Just here in the second half. Play action. That's been a good spot for them. Mikey Matthews over the middle. He can really scoop. And up the sideline he goes. Gets a nice block. Play action. Little dump off. Peterson again. Great tackle. UNLV doesn't have a timeout left. 1st and 10. UCLA's drive continues. And another positive play this team. He'll keep it. Nico.
Approached this drive. They didn't do anything out of the ordinary. They kept the ball on the ground. Got the night. Goes for a touchdown for UCLA.
78 yards.
Deep if we get more of that in this 4th quarter.
Thank you, Jordan. And again, tonight he's been really, really accurate. He's completing almost 80% of his passes this year. Some credit as well for UNLV. First-year OC. Calandria. Down! Oh, it's picked! It's a touchdown! Devin Appiu! If it's a legal throw, then it's a touchdown.
And UCLA force some kind of takeaway. Oh, that's close right there.
If the knee's down before the ball's released, ball's dead.
There it is.
Knee is, I
Still
can't
up.
see it. And Appiu is right on the, right in the right spot. Over in the backfield. Calandria from his end zone. Give the Glover and the Bruins stuff in. And UCLA is going to get good field position, you would expect.
I expect UCLA to come after this.
Here they come. Brown little rugby kick, end over end. This could be returned. Matthews scoops it up. See if he can get a block. Busts a tackle. Flag is down. Oh. This kick right about the 50.
I expect UCLA to come after this.
Here they come. Brown little rugby kick end over end. This could be returned. Matthews scoops it up. See if he can get a block. Busts a tackle. Flag is down. Oh.
I believe that's right there. Yep, just that right hand. Not a lot there, Rich, but
Thomas and Berger. Now Berger in the backfield. Also, answers Thomas on the left side. Lost the ball, but he was down. Berger the only back now. It's 2nd down and 3. This is Berger. Left side has a hole and a nice gain. Spins down to the 30. Play action. Nico lobs it. Oh, Gilmer was there. Flags are down. And now he's joined in the backfield. Play action. Nico's throw. End zone. Oh, Peterson just off of his hands.
Receivers and right there, just outside of the fingertips of Jack Peterson. Man, he was wide open.
Matthews in motion. Maleava. That's another collision. Rebels show blitz. To the end zone. Another collision. Kick is up. And it's good. The Rebels take over. Second half possessions. Punt, touchdown, punt. And a near disaster pick 6 that was called a sack. That's Bradley with the catch. Landry at 15 of 19. Thomas's carry is short of the first down, but not by much. Thomas wrapped up, dropped. Ball pops out. Nope, he held it.
They start using them. They show
blitz. Calandria going deep, got a man, and he overthrew him. 1st and 10. For the 37, another blitz, another throw, on the money, caught there, Gilmer, clock's down, 2nd and 10, they bring 4, Nico's throw, it's batted up, and it's picked, and UNLV has it, Morris Brown.
At a layout, who tipped the pass, no, it was Marcel McDuffie, the captain. The only returning starter on this defense, Marcel McDuffie, on the season for number 9.
Now there's 2 times. Certainly he's just going to keep it. He's going to run some time. He doesn't want to go out of bounds, and he stays inbounds.
And overthrows, you got to get those. And
of the first half, and certainly throughout the second half. There's the knee. There's the game. And UCLA is staring at 0-2.
Next meeting with Coach Dan Mullen, he talked about wanting to play up. You know, he wants the opportunities to play these quote-unquote P4 schools and see where they sit. And they did a nice job tonight getting this win.